completely different.
Oh, happy hot topic!
Because I'm obviously on to something. I'm on to something.
Kristin Cavallari is trying to set the record straight about comments she made about Britney Spears.
Oh, this is going to be an interesting war.
After the Hills alum recently shared on her Let's Be Honest podcast that she believed the Lucky singer was a clone.
Like, if you're going to be offended over that, just realize that, like, Kristin Cavallari is really dumb. She is, like, the original anti-vaxxer and everything. Like, if you're getting mad over Kristin Cavallari, you're sensitive.
Kristin reveals on her November 5th episode of her podcast she received an interesting request.
I get a call from my publicist. Okay, so he calls me and he goes, guess who wants your phone number? And I went, who? Britney Spears. And
Oh my God, she talks like that Valley girl. It's 2024 going on 2025, not 2005. You can drop that annoying accent.
I'm going, what? I'm not going to lie though. At first, you guys, because, okay, if you didn't listen to the last episode Justin and I did, go listen. But we talked about Hollywood
We won't.
conspiracies. And I said, my big thing was Kanye West, I think, is a clown. But also I said, Britney is not Britney.
The 37-year-old who previously met Spears at her Las Vegas residency in 2014 explains that she felt the pop legend had heard about the comments she made on her
She probably did.
podcast.
It is funny. I've had moments when I've said things on my podcast and I didn't think it was going to get back to the person. Like, not that I didn't think like it would get back to them, but I didn't expect that. Like when I talked about the Tampa Bay Rays not leaving St. Petersburg last year and my old job got really mad at me. I was like, I didn't know I had that much pull.
And wanted to dispel the rumors.
So my initial reaction was, I was scared. I'm not going to lie. I was honestly like,
You're a coward.
oh my God.
Like you thought it was the Illuminati or the cabal?
Like they're on to me, man. Okay. They didn't like that
Man, she's attractive, but that whole conspiracy theory thing, especially when girls have it, is not it.
podcast episode. So I'm like, give her my number. Like, great.
Kristin explains that she and her publicist were then put into a group text with Britney and her manager.
Her manager puts us on a group chat and says like, oh, ladies, like, or he called us icons. But
Gotta get that
two
in there.
icons coming together, blah, blah, blah. And then Britney sent me a text and I'm not going to read it. I would love to read it. Just take my word.
Why
on
would you
that.
love to
Man, you're kind of a bitch.
read it? Because I know why you would love to read it.
It was a bit of a roller coaster.
And it was like, no, that's Britney Spears. Nobody
Yeah. Britney's just kind of annoying. Let's be honest here.
can fake that that's not, or it's the Britney Spears that's put out to us right now. Because it was
Or
like
it's
one
her
big run-on
clone.
sentence.
Or it's her clone. Her clone let me know that she's not a clown.
Kristin just seems like wishy-washy. Like she dates people for the cloud. Like how she was with Jake Cutler when it was cool to be with him.
That's a red flag. Only a clone would say something like that.
You're a red effing flag.
So I text her separately and I'm so nice. And I'm like, hey, like, I'm
You're definitely not nice.
hardly in LA anymore. But when I come in December, I'll let you know. Cause she's like, we should hang out
Hell yeah, Jay never did that.
and blah, blah, blah. Okay. And then she just never responded.
Ghost.
Wow, I wonder why. You were talking smack about her and then you don't want to have her give you cloud? Mm-hmm.
Then we turd. Because this is what we have inside of us.
Excuse me? You wanted to be friends with me.
Yeah.
What an annoying voice. No wonder Jay cheated.
And we turd. Because this is what we have
Listen to her voice. I mean, his voice isn't great, but hers?
inside of us.
Excuse me?
I listen to Howard Stern and sometimes he bitches about how anybody can have a podcast. I kind of get the point.
You wanted to be friends with me.
Yeah.
What an annoying broad.
What the is that? I'm not over here saying you should shut.
This is what she said the first time she saw Jake Cutler naked.
You wanted to be friends with me.
Yeah.
What the is that? I'm not over here saying you should jet off to Paris together. That's you.
All right, I've had enough. I've absolutely had enough. It is the most annoying thing ever. And you wonder why you're washed up around 40.
Happy hour. Happy hour.